This song is incredibly irritating. It's like, listen. I was like, shut the fuck up. Honestly, the people that are bitching about the yoink mechanic, they're just fucking wimps, dude. Just wimps. Like, oh no, the card got stolen from my deck. Like, fuck, dude, he doesn't know what he's taking. It's all RNG based, right? And it comes from the bottom of your deck now. So in the vast majority of games, we're talking like 99.99% of games, you're not actually getting to the bottom of your deck unless you're playing a deep deck, right? Maybe if you're playing a deep deck and you get treasures stolen, I can be like, I can feel that. Yeah? But it's just pathetic. Yeah? Like the NAB keyword change was to like make it as more of a feels good card rather than that. But all these people are like, Yoink is the fucking worst mechanic. Yoink is so horrible. It's 2 mana to get a card and you don't fucking know what it is and it likely doesn't synergize with your list. And it's just... There's way more toxic mechanics in here. If you want to sit there and bitch about Yoink, bitch about the fact that Ezreal can 16-0 you at burst speed. That's something to be genuinely upset about. That has 0 counterplay. 0. Right? If he has the ability to play Ezreal and then 16-0 you from hand, or 20-0 you, yeah, exactly. Just... It's pathetic. Okay, so there's the harrowing. So we gotta hope he doesn't have a deny here. Wow. This is a cool concept. Harrowing buff, GG, come on. It's pretty rough. Oh, it's Gangplank. I know that guy. This is a long animation, dude. Double Hawk? Hawk on Hawk? Something's getting buffed. What is it with all of these degenerates and burn aggro, dude? Does anyone know how to play anything else nowadays? These draws are like literally the worst. I don't think we got a single decent fucking card in that opening. Calling Mogwai a wimp? Absolutely. Absolutely. There are way better things to whinge about. Way better things to whinge about. I love Mogwai's content. He produces a lot of great decks. But if the man's sitting there like, Yoink is a horrible mechanic. You're literally paying mana to get a card that you didn't put in your deck. Like... Just for a fucking second, right? Is there ever a situation where Yoink decks you out faster so your opponent has more cards? I bet not. If you want to say that Yoink is problematic inside of a Maokai list because it creates an instant kill combo once Maokai obliterates your deck, I would listen to you, but it's not that prevalent. Like, it's just... There's so many better things to whinge about than Yoink or Nab. Ezreal. Great thing to whinge about. The fact that the health limit's sitting at 20 makes games incredibly fast and is always viable for burn decks. With the addition of direct damage to the Nexus and Rising Tides creates an issue where burn will always be choking out decks. Possibly. The fact that Shadow Isles has literally every fucking tool available to them, whereas the other regions are locked into certain weaknesses. Whereas Shadow Isles has early game, late game, all of the lifesteal, resurrect effects for heavy units, resurrect effects for early game units. You can bitch about elusives, man. You can bitch about how elusives is an uninteractive concept. Or that there's no counterplay to elusives in another keyword like reach. Yoink.
Okay, Vis, just one little interjection here. Take a deep breath.
I'm listening.
Think soothing thoughts.
I'm thinking soothing thoughts.
And then get out of the deck selection and play again.
Okay, alright, I will play again. Good luck touching Heimer, then clear all the turrets. Oh, yeah, I mean, that's kind of Ionia thing, right? I gotta pick a fucking deck though.
Also, overlay.
You know what? I'm gonna play a yoink deck. I'm gonna play a yoink deck. It's just everybody that's like, yoink! Yoink stole my card! I was running a Lidros OTK and they stole my Lidros! Fuck. That's what I think. I should be able to play whatever deck I want without being punished! It's not the way that the world works, Chief. It's not the way the world works. Like, if you want to argue that yoink is a feels bad mechanic, I think you have a better argument. I don't think you got a good argument. Right? I think you've got a better argument. I still think it's a shit one. Right? But if you want to say that yoink is OP, you lose me immediately. Yoink stole my answer. Riot, fix it. Anyone who says Riot, fix it and thinks that Riot will actually help them has never played League. let's be straight. I'm always up for a round or two. Oh, this is so OP. Riot, patch it out of the game. You've never clearly played League. Shit's been busted for weeks in League and the devs are like, is it coffee time? So when are you traveling to Brazil? Yeah, I'm gonna go fight Mogwai and Grappler, because Grappler wouldn't absolutely destroy me. I feel like Grappler's jaw line would just break my arm from a distance. He'd just look at me and go, "Hurr." He's got the deny as well. Unfortunate. At least we still have our yoink cards.